2021 was an interesting year for me. It was full of ups and downs, picking up good behaviors, picking up horrible behaviors. On this video, I'm going to be speaking about the habits that I picked up maybe earlier or in 2022 that I'm changing and I'm quitting this year. The first thing I'm quitting this year is not being clear about my boundaries. This is something I think I struggle with very privately. I like to do things for people. Usually if you ask me a question, even if I don't know the answer to it, I will go research about it and get back to you. Even if it takes into my time, my personal time with things I want to do. So one thing I want to be clear about with people around me, with things that I want to do, is I want to be clear about boundaries. When I look back at things that I've done for people over the years and things that I went out of my way to do, basically, not the things I just did, but things I went out of my way to do. And I think first, they don't realize that I even went out of my way, and so they don't appreciate it. And two, I don't feel good about going out of my way for people who would not do the same for me. And I just realized also people over rely on me on that note, so they will continue asking me for things that they can do for themselves, but they know I can do for them, so they keep asking me. People disturb me basically. So this year I'm going to be more strict about my time, about my space, about my energy, where I'm putting it, where I'm not putting it. Actually, I think this is the main thing I want to work on. Being able to say, no, I can't do that, even though I can do it, but saying no, I can't do it because I don't want to take time out of my important things to do things for you. Well, not saying it like that, but basically that's what I'm trying to be. The second thing is procrastinating. I'm quite efficient in what I do. I do things very quickly, but getting there to start doing it is sometimes the problem. I can think out a perfect day where I'm doing this, I'm recording my videos, I'm editing them, I'm doing my work, I'm doing this. And then that very day arrives and I'm like, oh, but I can do that tomorrow. I really want to work on procrastination. I'm really trying to look into why I procrastinate. I think everybody procrastinates anyway, but I really want to procrastinate less. I don't think I can be perfect in this area, but I just want to do it less. And I think the way to go through that is to go into the reasons why I procrastinate on some things. And some things I just get up and do it. For example, if I want to work out, I will get up and work out. That will not bother me. If I want to record a video, I will definitely procrastinate. I want to go into why I do that or why I feel that way that makes me do that. I'm going to be working on that. The third thing is not preparing my meals ahead of time. This leads me to eating unhealthy snacks. And this is, I think, my main issue when it comes to health and exercise and wellness. If I don't prepare anything ahead of time, by the time I'm hungry, I eat anything. Like I eat something while I prepare the main food, and by the time I get to the main food, I've had a whole meal. So I want to work on that. I want to dedicate this year to getting back to my health that I was 2 years, maybe 3 years ago. Last year, 2021 was difficult for that because there was a lot of emotional issues going on, and that led me to sometimes just not care. So this year I'm going to try to prepare my meals ahead of time so that by the time I am hungry, I have something to eat. The fourth thing is a bit of an emotional one. It's holding on to past hurts. I'm generally a very calm person. I don't argue much. I don't maybe someone might say different, but I don't think I argue much. However, if you hurt me, if you do something that hurts me, I will not fight with you about it. I will remove myself from your presence, from your vicinity, from your house, from your life. Basically, I will quiet. And when I go quiet, it doesn't mean I feel okay. It just means that I'm holding on to what you've done, and I don't want to confront it with you sometimes. I think it and I think it through and through and through, and I'm like, why did they do this? What did I do to make them do this? Why, So I'm questioning myself because of what you've done, and I don't let go of it. I might not fight with you, I might not argue with you, but rest assured I will not be speaking to you, and I will not forget it. And I think that's also the bad thing about having a good memory, because I will remember exactly what you said, where you were standing, when you said it, how you said it, what your face was looking at, and I can replay that in my head so many times. And I really want to let go and forgive some people. The fifth thing is spending too much time alone. I'm a loner. I enjoy alone time, so I want to work on this, but it goes against what's comfortable for me. So it's more of going out of my comfort zone. Although I enjoy my company more, I want to try and make the efforts to meet more people, to talk to most people. I know a few of my friends always know that I don't go to events. I will be invited somewhere and I'll just be like, no thanks. It's not social anxiety or anything. I enjoy my company. I get very drained around people, and especially in some industries, when you go for events or networking events, you just come out of there so drained. It's like someone just took the life out of me, and I want to just challenge myself to go there and be, to go there, make friends, make more friends, network more. I do enjoy being alone, but I want to meet more people. So I have to just work on that. I have to put myself out there more. I want to be more of the type of person who does things even before they're ready. Like, I don't want to wait for things to be perfect. I will do this when this happens. I will make this when this happens, or I will go here when I have this. I started already, actually, so I'm quite proud of myself for just starting YouTube even before I know how to set up cameras, before I know what to do with lighting, before I have good sound. But one day I will have good sound and have good lighting, and I will know what to talk about. So yeah, this is a work in progress, but I'm happy that I'm doing it. But sometimes I feel like I have to push myself an extra inch to get there, because if you're not comfortable with something, you always have that fear or that hesitation, and that's what I want to take away from my life. Basically, I just want to be, there are people who just do things and let the chips fall as they may. I want to be more and more of that person, more carefree, let's say. And especially when it comes to things with social media, videos and things like that, you can overthink everything and never do something. So I want to just be more carefree about it and just do things that I like, things that I want to do, because if I don't do it, then I will never know. I want to be more in control of my finances. Tell me, if you're an African child, did your parents teach you about finances? I'm guessing not. So this is something I have been studying a little bit more about in the past few years, but I want to really get into finances, personal finances, business finances, budgeting. I'm not very good with budgeting. I'm very carefree when it comes to spending money. This should apply to the rest of my life, but it doesn't. I'm very carefree with money spending. I want to know more of where my money is going. My main issue around this was I really don't like when people count every single penny that they use, and it just feels like it's a lot. I want to be more intentional with what my money does for me, what I do with money, when, how much I save, how much I do this, and a bit more strict about some things, for example, savings and never touching it. Yeah, sometimes I save and then I touch it. So, so yeah, those are the things I'm changing in 2022. Let me know what you think in the comments below. My next video is gonna be about the habits I'm adopting in 2022 and how I'm gonna go about it. So if you want to watch that, please subscribe and I will see you in that video. Goodbye.